What's good with y'all, man? It's the God. Much love, much infinite evolution, much infinite quantum abundance to all. Right here, man. Shout out to Dubs Lane on Instagram. Shout out to him. Right here, and I'm pretty sure this is also from X or Twitter or whatever you want to call it. It said this was back in 2024 in the first round. Versus it was the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, and the Denver Nuggets ultimately went on to win that series. But I think this was in game one or after game one. Tonight, the Nuggets became the first team in NBA history to beat a single opponent in 9 straight games. So they won game 4. So that's 10, 11, or 12 straight games, despite taking at least 4 fewer free throw attempts in every game of the streak. Denver has taken 130 free throw attempts over that winning streak to the Lakers 204. And obviously there's context behind this, like, one team may drive the basketball more. But when you look at a team like Denver, especially around this time, if I'm not mistaken, I can be fact checked on this, absolutely, and will admit my wrongs. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Denver was a team that, moved the ball and got a lot of good touches around the basket as well. But I mean, if you just watch a lot of the games, if I'm not mistaken, these couple in 2023 and in 2024, I think the Lakers had like a crazy historical free throw margin, just as a team. And I think it was being talked about a little bit, but not as much as a guy like SGA or Luka, how they've been getting all the free throws that they've been getting. It was crazy to talk about. Like, I don't think it's crazy to talk about from an individual perspective, but the fact that you can go back and look at a team having a historical, free throw margin or free throw differential in comparison to their opponents, and then still not even being able to get to the NBA championship or get to the NBA finals, is extremely disappointing. So, man, these games, these Denver versus LA games, man, was crazy. Like, like they were crazy. The Lakers would just have, a commanding game, and it's just like a couple possessions down the stretch. Obviously, you can go to guys like D'Angelo Russell not having consistent shooting nights. In 2023, D'Angelo Russell once again not really playing that good. Lack of consistent offensive process, not good defense, etc. But when you're looking at those things and the totality of the possessions being big, the experience, and the resume of the guys that were put in those positions, a lot of the superstars just weren't able to close games. And you look down the stretch on the other side, Jokic and Jamal Murray was getting it done on big possessions throughout the course of those games, and just doing the right things for their teammates and themselves. So, this was crazy, man. Going back and look at what was happening around this time, and then the results compared to what the team was getting. It's like, I'm like, if we're gonna put an extra emphasis on, a player getting free throws and what it means for a player to get free throws, I think it should be even talked about more if a team is getting a historical free throw margin differential compared to all 30 teams, all the other 29 teams in the NBA. But hey, man, that's just my feelings on it. This is just food for thought. Take what you will from this information. Much love, much infinite evolution. Love yourself always. Let me know what y'all think about this video. It's the God, I'm out. Peace.